Hello, everyone. I am trying my hand at learning a new trick. Let's see if I can do a voiceover with a sped up video. So this project that I'm working on is a random art journal. I want to create some pages randomly on single pieces of paper. And I started out thinking that I was going to make a collage journal, but I decided to add paint and things like that, so I'm calling it an art journal now. I'm staying neutral with my color choices. I'm not creating a color scheme on each page so that when the pages are put back together in signatures, they'll blend better. They won't look like they were made separately. So this project, I'm hoping, will allow myself to enjoy the process of creating and not worrying about finishing stuff. Now this project is four parts. There's four parts to this project for me. Number one, the pressure is off to get something done. I can just relax, take my time, enjoy the process. Number two, I am using stuff up, and I really need to use stuff up. I have way too much, and I am trying to sort stuff out, kind of let go of some things, but I've got so many cool and interesting things that I've collected, it's really hard to let go of anything. So I'm trying to use up what I have. Number three is I am using these single pages. This allows me to get rid of anything that I don't like. So I haven't ruined a whole finished book, a book that's already stitched up. If I create something and make mud or just don't like the way it looks at all, I can get rid of that single page and no one knows the difference. All right. And number four, this is really for my eyes only. Yes, I am. I'm sharing the process. I'm sharing my idea here. So this one is not entirely for my eyes only. But if you create something, or if I create something, and think of it as for my eyes only, like a diary, you tend to be a little bit more true to yourself. I can be very personal. You know, I can do a visual journal, I can write, I can use images that mean something to me, and I really don't have to share with anybody else. I can be really true to myself and use anything that my heart tells me to use and not feel like I am putting myself out there with everything, which brings me back to my creativity. So those are the four parts of this project that I am hoping. I'm hoping that it will work for me. I've been a little stuck here for quite a while, actually, and now that the world is in distress, that has not helped me at all. Now, I'm in distress and I'm full of anxiety with, uncertainty. Who knows what's going on, when it's going to stop, what the new normal is. It's just, it feels like a lot of chaos is going on. And it is going on. And, I've heard this from a lot of people on YouTube and Instagram. Creators are just a little stuck, they're overwhelmed, and that's what I have been feeling. I'm stuck, I'm overwhelmed. It's not really a creative block, it's more too much uncertainty, so much chaos. I'm distracted with what's going on, and it doesn't feel really good. And so I've not really been able to do a whole lot of anything for myself. Of course, I did have a water leak in the house, and that took over a month to get that whole situation taken care of. And I couldn't create during that time with people coming and going and phone calls and moving my furniture and, all that stuff. I wasn't able to do anything. So I had a little forced vacation, and that kind of allowed me to step back and look at my process and look at where I'm at and what I want to do. And it really made me rethink a lot of stuff. So this is why I am trying out a voiceover, speeding up my process a little bit so that you can have something to look at while I do a little babbling and such. And one of the reasons I have had such a hard time is part of my style, part of my process when I'm creating anything. Part of it is I create in silence. I don't, if I'm trying to think of what to say for a video, I'm overthinking. And so it was, kind of a catch-22. I have to be able to talk in videos, but thinking of what to say was stifling me a bit, quite a bit, I think. So this is a test to see if actually I can actually figure out how to do a voiceover, the technical bits of it. And I've had just a little bit of trouble. This is my second try at it, and hopefully this one will work. Because it is nice to just fiddle and to create and not to think, not to judge, not to think about, what's my thought process for creating this and such. I will be doing more of those videos as well, because I know you guys want to hear my thought process and want to hear me explain why I'm doing something or what I'm doing. But again, I need to be able to create in my own way as well. So a little bit of silent creating will help me along, I'm hoping. So in this time of distress, I have discovered some things about myself. I am longing for some peace. I would like to relax some more, and I want to take some of the pressure off myself about finishing stuff, getting the videos done, doing, hurry up and get this done, hurry up and get that done. It's taken quite a bit of the fun out of creating for me. And so I'm hoping that not only this project, but maybe some of this voiceover and that kind of thing, where I can, you can see what I'm doing and I can describe what I'm doing later. So in the moment when I'm actually doing this, I can stop thinking, stop talking, and just let whatever I'm doing be whatever it wants to be. And that makes the whole process for me a lot more random. And I like my projects a lot more at the end when I've not overthought about, why am I using this and what should I use now and what do I need to say. So I'm taking some of the pressure off myself. This is for the time being. I'm not sure I'm changing things forever and ever. I may go back to doing the things, doing it the way I used to do it, or doing it both ways, or, whatever. This is just a test, a trial, seeing, if it works, if I can do it. I have noticed, my whole world seems to be in complete chaos. On the outside, on the inside of me, I can't control what's going on in the outside world, but I can try and calm the chaos in my little world. And this project, it is a bit of chaos. But I'm controlling this chaos. This is the bit that I can control. So it helps calm all of that for me a little bit. This project is, I think I've already said it. These are pages from signatures that I had started for a couple of years. Some of them are pretty recent. Some of them have been around for a little bit. I have so much stuff that I tend to start a signature. I make a signature and start working in it. Then I lose it. I've got so much stuff that I lose everything in what I've got, and I need to let go of a lot of stuff, just because it's too much. It's overwhelming, and it is adding to my chaos. It is not making me calm. So using it up or getting rid of it is part of my process here. Moving forward, I will be working on smaller projects, and I want to have less projects, less working projects going at one time. I tend to make projects too large. They take really a long time to finish. And then, I start something, and after a while, I want to move on. I want to do something else, but I feel guilty. Another thing that I would like to stop. Guilt is overrated. I don't want to feel guilty anymore. I just want to do what I want to do, and let go of what I feel like I should be doing. So, another thing, I want to slow down and enjoy the process instead of pressuring myself to finish this, finish that. It goes back with the guilt. I want to slow down and fiddle and audition stuff, and it's just part of my process. But when I'm doing videos and live streams, I feel like I need to hurry up, get it done, move it on. This is what I'm doing. Get it finished. And that's just putting way too much pressure on myself. I stopped enjoying the process because, I don't allow myself to just do things and enjoy it and take my time. I've noticed too that gluing fast, I don't always get all the way to the edges of things. Things are coming up. So if I slow down a little bit, I can do things better. Get the glue on all the bits of the papers and stuff like that. So slowing down, enjoying the process. I also want to get back to just creating for myself. I found that I was doing videos and live streams with projects that I didn't really love. I wasn't doing them for me. I was doing them so that I could get videos done. Gotta stop that. I'm going to allow myself to create in silence, so I'm not overthinking. I'm going to get back to my true creative self and let myself just do what I want to do. This is a funny part. It took me forever to figure out that my bottle was clogged from the inside. I don't know if I've ever had my bottle get clogged from the inside. It took me a minute to figure out how to fix that. So, so this art journal is supposed to be very freeing for me. I'm not supposed to be thinking. It's just do what feels good, do what I want to do, and I'm not worried if it doesn't turn out. I can throw the page away if it doesn't turn out. I can add what I want. I can do a little bit on one page, go to another page, let things dry, go on to a different page. I don't have to worry about doing things fast. I don't have to worry about finishing it. Get some pages, looking like I want them to look, and then I can put those pages together and create a book. It can be a really large book, or it could be, a book with 2 pages in it, So, and I'm hoping that this will allow me to enjoy the process more. Getting back to creating for no reason, just to create. I want to get back to my style, and I want to feel good about what I'm doing. And there's been, I got rid of a ton of projects. I got rid of a lot. Um, 2/3 of my projects I either tore apart or threw away or gave away. I got rid of a lot of stuff. And it was things that I just didn't feel connected to anymore and really didn't have a purpose. There wasn't really any reason for me to keep a lot of stuff. And that is helping the clutter in my chaotic world here. The clutter is going away, and that makes me feel a little bit better too. So, this whole the whole world is, as it's crazy what's happened here. And it's kind of made me a little anxious. So I have to step back a little bit, and I'm going to take a step from being productive and just allow myself to create create in my own style the way I want to. And so I'm just shifting my process a little bit. I'm still going to make videos. I will probably still make videos like I used to, as well as these, the sped up voiceover type. I'm going to do both. I don't know if I'm going to get back to live streaming right away. I really just need to take some time and get back to what I was before. I need a reboot, a recharge here. And this just seems like the right time to do it. So I'm hoping that you all will enjoy this, the sped up version. And if it works out and I can do more of these, I will be doing more and less babble like this. I just kind of want to explain where my head was at. I'll do some sped up videos, and I will do the voiceover describing what I did and why I did it. And that will allow me to create in silence and not overthink and not judge and not try to think of things to say. And you'll still get the benefit of understanding what's going on. Here I'm doing some crazy circles, crazy lady circles. They always seem to relax me. I like to make circles. I really like the way they look, and I like the process of just making them. I haven't done these in a while. It's kind of nice to see it done, to do it, and to see it done after the fact. In two different colors, 2 different sizes, and I'm also planning some more videos. I want to do a series on creating your own collage fodder, making circles like this and paint and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing some of those. I don't know how quickly I'll get them out, but it is in the planning. Some non-thinking collage fodder, get myself to use up some of the book pages and things that I've got lying around. So let me know if you like this kind of video. And I thought the circles were a little bit too much, so I am toning them down a little bit with some dry brush painting. And I've got too much paint, so let me use up some of the paint someplace else. And I'm using a paper underneath to catch some of that paint and stamping and stuff so that I can use it on a book. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your patience for me being gone such a long time. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think. And that's the thinker there as a collage piece. I am planning a ton more videos now that my nonsense is over.